The most powerful currency in history didn't collapse in war. It collapsed by choice. In the 19th century, the British pound wasn't just money. It was the gravity of the global economy. If you held sterling, you held gold, until the empire decided to break it. 1914, the First World War arrives, with a hunger for blood and a thirst for capital. To fund the industrial slaughter, Britain committed the ultimate sin. They abandoned the gold standard. They printed the future to pay for the present. In that moment, the pound didn't just lose its value, it lost its soul. The dollar waited in the shadows. By the time the World War II smoke cleared in 1945, the dollar was the only god left standing. The world had no choice. You either traded in dollars or you didn't trade at all. In 1971, the dollar faced its own breaking of the promise when Nixon cut the tie to gold. The critics circled like vultures waiting for the dollar to die, just as the pound had. But a strange thing happened. The dollar became a king with no shadow. It was backed by nothing but faith and credit, yet it grew more powerful. By the mid-70s, it accounted for nearly 60% of global reserves. Since then, the dollar has ruled by faith alone. But history is a graveyard of currencies that thought they were too big to fail. Spanish silver, Dutch guilders, the pound. They all share the same headstone. The dollar sits on the throne today, not because it is beloved, but because the world has forgotten how to live without it. But remember, the pound thought the same thing right before the lights went out. The question isn't if the throne will empty, it's when.